Does that help Tesla? I mean, you had Tim Walz, who's a huge jerk, running around on stage with the Tesla stock price where the stock price had gone in half, and he was overjoyed. What an evil thing to do! What a creep! What a jerk! Like who derives joy from that? And
who derives joy? Elon, my dude. Don't ask questions that you don't want the answer to. Now, there are about 100 reasons why not to feel sorry for Elon Musk, who seems to be on the verge of tears at the very notion of his precious stock price falling. But chief among those reasons is that Elon's pet project, Doge, has been responsible for the elimination of tens of thousands of jobs. And this is how sympathetic Elon Musk was to that.
This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy. Chainsaw! That's perfect. All right.
I love it. Mr. President, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Nice to meet you. I love it. We love it. We love it.
In other words, Musk has overseen roughly 50,000 cut jobs, overseen the buyouts of another 75,000 who likely feared their jobs would be eliminated anyway, and is planning to fire another 170,000 people, and yet this guy has the audacity to sit there and offer up crocodile tears and a quivering upper lip that his stock price is falling? Give me a break, dude. If you can fire people at will, including veterans, seniors, doctors, scientists, and regular hardworking Americans, then spare us the sob story that you have less stock assets to borrow against. Isn't it always interesting that the people who have the most always view themselves as the biggest victims? Like, here Elon is hacking away at jobs and gloating on stage with a literal chainsaw, while those tens of thousands, soon to be hundreds of thousands, of families have to figure out how to make ends meet, and yet we're supposed to feel bad for the richest man in the world? Although this is a recurring theme in this White House. On a daily basis, Donald Trump also presents himself as the victim. He whines that he was the subject of prosecution as if he's somehow entitled to full impunity while the rest of us rubes have to follow the law. The guy is the literal president of the United States and still whines like a little bitch on a daily basis about how everybody's out to get him. I mean, my God, between Trump and Musk, you would have a hard time finding two people who feel worse for themselves. But hey, thank God we didn't elect a woman to be president. Wouldn't want someone too emotional in the White House, huh? In fact, Elon Musk was then excoriated online for this little pity party. Jon Favreau wrote, "The guy who gleefully took food and medicine away from poor kids thinks mocking the company's stock price is evil. What a little bitch." AOC's chief of staff, Mike Kaska, wrote, "Isn't this the same guy who wielded a chainsaw on stage to signify the jobs he was ending and the benefits he was cutting?" Tommy Vitor from Pod Save America wrote, "Whiny little bitch Elon Musk cries when Tim Walz talks about Tesla stock price going down, but giddily tweets about firing government employees and killing off programs that feed starving people." Jessica Burbank wrote, "You're laughing. My company, which stock I leveraged to buy the public square, is falling and you're laughing." Crystal Ball wrote, "The richest man on earth is sentencing kids in poor countries to death from preventable diseases, delighting in mass firings, destroying the program that keeps elderly from eating cat food, and he thinks we should feel bad for him that his stock holdings are down." Mehdi Hassan wrote, "I never thought I'd come across someone more whiny, narcissistic, self-pitying, annoying, or dishonest than Trump, but..." And Twitter personality Krang T. Nelson re-upped an old tweet of his, No, you misunderstand. I said fuck your feelings. My feelings are very important and must be handled gently like a tiny baby hummingbird." And I could go on, but you get the point. The fact is that Elon feels entitled to everybody's love and affection as if it's his divine right, but has done nothing to actually earn it. In fact, all he's done is strip working class Americans of lifelines and protections that they desperately rely on, all the while giddily casting off criticism with memes that he thinks are edgy. The guy spends all day dishing it, but when he has to take some criticism, he sits there like a whiny little bitch on the verge of tears. Remind me, who was it who said that comedy was legal again? Ah, right. Well, maybe Elon Musk can remind Elon Musk. There is a reason that Musk is so aggressively unpopular in this country. And let's be clear, he is unpopular.
I mean, I have rarely ever seen any change of perception as dramatic as this one. I mean, Elon Musk's net favorable rating, it's dropped from plus 24 to minus 19 overall from 2017 to 2025. And look at among Democrats. He used to be beloved by Democrats at plus 35. Look where it is now, minus 91 points on the net favorable rating. That is a movement of over 120 points in the negative direction, falling through the floor. Now, among Republicans, he has gone up from plus 18 to plus 51, but that doesn't at all make up for the gap that the Democrats have completely fallen off the rails for Elon Musk. And among independents, the drop has been from plus 17 to minus 17. Look, Donald Trump isn't the most popular president in the world, but he is far more popular than Elon Musk is.
So we've been focusing a lot on what this all means for the country as Elon Musk exercises a certain amount of power. But another question is, what does it mean for Elon Musk and his companies? Now, we can't be sure there's a one-for-one parallel here, but we are seeing activity.
We're absolutely seeing activity. I mean, you can see this in terms of new registrations for Teslas in the United States, car registrations. In 2024 versus 2023, look at that. Down 5%. I was interested. Did that movement continue into the new year? Absolutely. If anything, it accelerated. Look at this. New car registrations down 11%. And this has occurred as other EV car makers have seen their registrations go up. And it has also occurred as Tesla's registrations and the people buying Teslas worldwide has also dropped. It's not just a U.S. phenomenon.
And in 10 seconds or less, part of the reason is who buys EVs.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Who buys EVs? Look at this. The share of EV owners who are Republicans, just 20%. When you're falling with Democrats, falling with independents, you're giving up a large share of the market, and that is a big reason why Tesla is struggling.
And the reason for that unpopularity is clear. While he parades himself around as some white knight, as some benevolent patriot, he is almost unilaterally responsible for taking an axe to critical programs like cancer research, healthcare, clean food and water, HIV prevention, CFPB, which protects consumers who've fallen victim to predatory financial institutions, all the while helping himself, his businesses, and his profits. Notice that all of the agencies he went after were investigating and taking enforcement action against him and his companies. USAID, CFPB, EPA, NLRB, DOJ, Department of Labor. The notion that Elon is some great patriot just looking to help the little guy would be an easier sell if the biggest beneficiary wasn't Elon Musk himself. Something to think about the next time Elon sheds some crocodile tears because his precious stocks take a turn for the worst. Before you go, first, if you enjoyed this content and you want to see more and support independent media, please subscribe to this channel. The subscribe button will be right here on the screen. But second, the reality is that we're now in a political environment where this administration can lean on any of the social media platforms to suppress certain voices if they don't like critical coverage. That means my longevity here is in the hands of a few tech billionaires who are already making it clear that they're willing to cater to this White House. To that end, signing up for my newsletter is a great way for me to be able to reach you directly if that ever becomes necessary. I'll put the link on the screen as well, so please sign up. It's completely free, but there's also an option to do a paid subscription if you'd like to support my work. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching.